Hi students, I hope that you are doing well. This is the 24th video lecture. So I'm going to talk about instruction formats. So this is a very lengthy lecture. I'm going to cover unit 4 instruction format topic. So in this video lecture, I'm going to talk about what is an instruction format, and instruction formats and their types, and with the detailed matter we will see about instruction formats with example. Just I want to read out for you. I want to introduce about the instruction formats. An instruction format or instruction code. So please try to understand here. Instruction format or instruction code. So both are same. Okay, is a group of bits used to perform a particular operation on the data stored in the computer. So if you want to explain this one, already I said that why are using the instructions. Instructions nothing but a commands and rules we are using for doing certain tasks. The same manner we are also using instructions in the computer to do the task. Here, instruction format. We are using instruction format for what? To do some operations on the data. A group of instructions will perform some operations on data. I will tell you 5 is there and 10 is there, and 10 and 5 both are different numbers. We can consider these numbers as a data. Now what instructions will help us to do some operations? What kind of operations? For example, I will tell you arithmetic operations: plus, minus, asterisk and slash. So these 4 symbols indicates the 4 different operations. Now instructions format help us to do the operations. What kind of operation? Addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So 10 is the data, 5 is the data. Here instructions format helping to perform operations. What are the operations? These all arithmetic operations. Not only arithmetic operations, data operations, logical operations, control operations, many operations are there. So using this data with the help of the instruction format will perform by the computer this type of operations. So that's why we are using the instruction formats. And now I'm going to talk about 3 things here. One is opcode, and second one is operand, and third one is address. As I said that in my previous videos, so instructions register divided into some parts. Especially this is, just imagine this is a 20-bit register or 16-bit register. The first part goes to a mode, and second part opcode and operand and address. So this instruction register divided into many parts. This instruction register helps to store the bit format, and this all come together, all club together and perform the operations. So as I said that mode will indicate the address where it is available. It is direct or indirect, or it will get from the input output devices. And next one more thing is opcode will perform the operation, what kind of operation it should be performed. And third one is the operand. Operand will talk about the content or about the data. And address register and address part will explain about where this operand will be available, or else where this data will available. So using of this instruction format, these instructions will perform the operations on the data. This instruction format helps to store these all bits. So mode is the 1 bit. Total I said that 20 bits are there, and the mode is the 1 bit, and opcode is the 3 bits, and operand is the 3 bits. Remaining all are the address bits. So the all bits are storing here, and these bits are helping to perform this type of operations in the computer. Okay, so this is the instruction cycle state diagram. Instruction cycle state diagram. I'll enlarge for you. Okay, just look at here. So when the instruction, with the help of instructions, for operations will be performed in the computer. So instruction first, it will fetch the, okay, instruction will fetch first, and then instruction will decode, and then instruction will decode, and after that operand fetch and data operation. When the operand fetch, what will happen? Data operation will happen, and after that operand address the calculation and operand stored, and this is the actual step-by-step process in the instruction cycle. So first instruction will fetch and will decoding, it will perform the operation on the data, and the data will be stored. As data is nothing but operand. Operand will fetch and perform the operation, and again will store in the one register. Okay, this is the actual diagram of the instruction cycle. This is instruction cycle. Okay, this is the instruction cycle. So till now I explained about why we are using instructions, what is instruction format, and I also explained in my previous video lecture about what is the 3 address instruction, 2 address instruction, 1 address instruction, 0 address instruction, and how instruction helps in the computer to perform the arithmetical, logical, data control operations. And now here again we are focusing on instruction format, and instruction format is nothing but it will guide us how to perform the operations and where we will get the operand. So instruction register is a combination of operand, opcode, and address field. Now we will see types of instructions. These are the types of instructions. Okay, types of instructions. So memory reference instruction, register reference instruction. Types of instructions. This is instruction state diagram. Is the element of machine instruction. I already explained about the introduction of the instructions, instruction format. Now types of instructions. I'm talking about the types of instructions. So please understand, I'm talking about types of instructions. Types of instructions. Okay, I hope that you understand clearly. Types of instructions means what? The first one is the memory reference instruction. We will see what is a memory reference instruction is. And then register reference instruction. Second one is register reference instruction. And third one is input output instruction. So these are the 3 kinds of instructions that you are using in instruction formats. We will see about this type of instructions in detailed manner. First one is the memory reference instruction. What is the first one? We are talking about what? We are talking about types of instructions. We are talking about types of instructions. First one is the memory reference instruction. Second one is a register reference instruction. And third one is the input output instruction. What is the memory reference instruction? In memory reference instruction, first 3 bits specify operation code. First 3 bits. Look at here. This is a memory reference instruction, okay? What is this? This one is the memory reference instruction register. Here, totally The size of the register is 16 bit. How many bit? 16 bit. This 16 bit classified into three types. First one is the address bits up to 0 to 11. These all are address bits. Okay, 0 to 11 will store only address of the particular operand. And second one, 12 to 4, these are the opcode. What is this opcode? The opcode explain the operation. The opcode will explain the operation, type of operation, subtraction, multiplication, logical operation, data operation, control operation, what kind of operation it is. It explains about the operation. And final one, the last one bit, this bit explains the mode. So it explains about the mode, direct mode or indirect mode, way it will available. Okay. So this is the instruction format, and this is the memory reference instruction. In this format, memory reference instructions will store like this: first 0 to 11 address bits, 12 to 4 opcode operation bit, 4 to 15 more. So where we will get the address index. So memory reference instruction, the first 12 bits 0 to 11 specify an address. Address means what? Where data will be available. In memory or secondary memory or primary memory or register or input output device, where this memory is, this data will available, this operand is available. It decided by the address. Address will mention the path. So that is 12, 0 to 12 bits. The next one is the address field is denoted by the 3x in hexadecimal notation and is equivalent to 12-bit address. 12-bit address. The last mode bit of the instruction represents by the symbol I. When I is 0, the last 4 bits of an instruction have a hexadecimal digit equivalent from 0 to 6 since the last bit is 0. When I is 1, the last 4 bits of the instruction have hexadecimal digit equivalent for 8 to E since the last bit is 1. Based on this, the operation will be performed. Next one, register reference instruction. Or the register reference instruction, again the length of the instruction is 16 bits. Again this classified into three types. First part will talks about address. The second part talks about opcode. And last part talks about index mode. The first 12 bits specify the registration operation. So operation, when the register reference location instruction, so there is sorry to say that because I said that. So 0 to 11 is the address. No. Here 0 to 11 is a register operation. What kind of operation going to be performed? Abstraction or addition or subtraction or multiplication or division or percentage, what kind of operation it may be. It talks about 0 to 11 bit register. And after 12 to 11, 12, I think so, 12, 13. And this one talks about 4 bits, the next 3 bits equal to 111 specify the opcode. Therefore, leftmost 4 bits are always 0111, which is equal to hexadecimal 7. So this kind of instructions called register reference instruction. The first 0 to 11 instructions talks about register registration, register operation, and second one talks about bits of instruction, last mode, with a direct or indirect. So final one is the input output instructions, IO reference instructions. The first 12 bits specifies the IO operations. So first when the memory reference, it talks about the address, because the address memory is nothing but a storing device. So that's why here the first memory reference talks about the address, and second one is the talks about operations. Talks about what? Operations. And last one is the input output device, talks about the IO operations, same operations but IO operation. Which part? The 0 to 11 part. And then when the next 3 bits equal to the 3 will specify the opcode. Opcode, all of you know that which kind of operation should be performed. And last one is the mode. Bit of instruction is 1. Therefore, leftmost 4 bits are always 311, which is equal to the hexadecimal F. So these all are the types of instructions. So till now we have seen 3 types of instructions. One is memory reference instruction. Second one is, what is second one? Second one talks about register reference instruction, and final one talks about input output instruction. So we, in 3 places we are using the same instruction bit. It is 16-bit register, 16-bit instruction. The first 0 to 11 classified, and second 12, 14, and last one is the 15, 14 to 15. These all are divided into 3 different parts. And each and every part, it has its own understanding and own execution and own individuality. So this is about the instruction types. So now I want to talk about once again to understanding of this concept in a clear manner. Know that opcode talks about operation. You know, my dear students, opcode talks about operations. Operand talks about content or data of the computer. Address will talk about the availability of location of data. Availability of location of data. Okay. Now I know that you come to know about what is the operand and what is the opcode and what is the address mode and what is the mode. So what is the memory reference? What is the register reference? What is input output device references? These are about the computer organization architecture, especially instruction cycle, instructions, types of instruction formats. Addresses: immediate, direct, indirect, stack. The types of operands having a data, this type of operands, addresses: immediate, direct, indirect, and stack. This is the actual instruction representation, what we have discussed till now. This is the actual instruction representation. Opcode, operand reference, and operand resources. First, the opcode talks about operation. It is a plus or minus or application or multiplication or division. It talks about the operation. When operand talks about the data, and referent talks about the path where this operand will available. This is a actual instruction representation, which the computer instruction is represented by a sequence of bits. Yes, is all a sequence of bits 0 to 19. The instruction is divided into fields corresponding to the constituent elements of the institution. For students, this is instruction representation, how this was classified into 3 different types, and how we are using those classified instruction formats in a proper way in a computer organization architecture. So instruction types. So many types are there instruction, especially we have seen 3 types, which is the memory reference instruction and register reference instruction. Last one is the IO, input output. These all are different kinds of instructions. Apart from this, some instruction types they are data processing, data storage, control, branch instruction, and instruction, their formats, instruction length. These are about the instruction types and instruction formats, and when we are using this instruction format and instruction cycle, instructions in a computer organization architecture. I hope that till now is clear. We have seen the memory reference instruction, register reference instruction, as well as the input output reference instruction, and why we are using instructions, and what is the instruction, and what is the instruction structure, and what is the instruction code and instruction format. The all things we have covered till now, and this is a lengthy lesson, and the remaining part I want to explain in the next video. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much. See you later. Bye. Bye bye.